Morning YouTube, it is I, Danielle, better known as Danielle Happy Medium, and my apologies on the late uploads, but it's been an extremely busy week for me with one thing and another, with teaching, demonstrating and coming back from Scotland. That is my cat in the background, so I hope you don't mind. He's decided that if I make a video, then he's going to join us, so I hope you don't mind, and sorry a bit of the bump of the video and things there. We do from time to time have normal things happen. But on today's video, our connections, today's video are the content that we're going to talk about for you, the Buddha medium, or for the general public. It's keeping it positive and how that can help your mediumship move forward and help you be that better private sitting or demonstrative medium. So for those who are asking what I mean by keeping it positive, what I have to talk about is what I say when I do a workshop is, where is the medium? And most mediums I find in the industry have some kind of fear built in, trigger built in, or have some problems with either self-doubt, trusting issues with the spirit world, or just in general issues that the human, not the spirit world, the human worries that they will think will affect them, their mediumship, and everything to do with it. So in this video, I'm going to talk you through the step-by-step things that could help you be that more positive, more helpful, more encouraging medium when you're working with the spirit world. Keeping it positive is exactly as it says, looking at where your mind is, especially for the human. A lot of humans have real issues with keeping it positive. We live in a society now which is constantly being fed in, and we are constantly being told how we should be in the way in which that we should work, demonstrate, or how we should live our lives just in general as the human. And because of this, what tends to happen is a lot of mediums also have a lot of negativity when they're sitting in open circles, sitting in closed groups, or just out there demonstrating as a fledgling. And a fledgling is a person, which is the Buddha medium to me and you, who are standing on rostrums, sort of trying to get a better understanding of what it is that they're doing there. So what I would say to anybody who's out there, and the step-by-step things that I would give to you, is to make sure that, one, you check in with yourself and see where you are, making sure that your mind is in the best place possible, so thinking positive, so telling yourself that you're that good at medium, that you can get them links, you can connect to the spirit world very, very easily. These are just some of the things that you can tell your mind by sitting as well for the spirit world, which I constantly promote here on the page and on the channel, which is a really, really important for any Buddha medium out there, even for the professional medium like myself. Learning to sit for the spirit world, even if you're not sitting just for the spirit world, but sitting for yourself, is just as important. So these are just some of the hints and tips that I feel would be important, or the step-by-step things that I can give you to help you when you're out there. Practice is another one. I talk so frequently about practice that you can't get any more practice in if you tried. And I still practice to this day. And there's my cat in the background there. I still go all over the country and all over the world practicing and demonstrating in different areas, in different arenas, in order to continue to finely tune my skill set. And the reason being is because every place is different. Every congregation brings something new to you. Staying in your local area is fine, but you will not get the diversity that is out there, especially with different sort of accents, different places and different words. So it's very important that you try to get out there as much as possible to home in that skill set. If you can't, then what you need to be doing is taking your mind to the spirit world and asking your guides to help you to build on this skill set. What is it you want to improve? What is it that you would like to see better of? What would you like to learn and grow in? You know as a medium what it is that you're looking for. So my advice to you, or a step-by-step guide that I can give you in order to keep it positive, is work with the guides. Ask them, say, look, I would like to improve on ages, or I'd like to improve on conditions, or I'd like to improve on this, that and the other. They will bring them things into you. Just don't panic when you get them things coming through, because it's a new way of working. It's going to be something new, different. And what will happen is you may panic, but remember, you asked for it, so therefore you must work with it. What I will also say as well is when you're getting up on that rostrum, believe in yourself, believe in what it is that you're doing, believe you're working for the spirit world, and that's exactly what you'll get. Intention is everything here. When you're working with the spirit world, keeping your mind positive, you can bring all the skill sets in that you want, and you can watch as many YouTube channels as you want. but you will never understand the power of the mind, the power of the thought, and the power of moving your consciousness through the power of thought, because the spirit world works on a thought-based matter there. So if you're thinking negative, then that's all that you're going to bring through. It's all you're setting yourself up for the fall. You're telling your mind that you can't do it. Well, what you should be telling your mind is, I can do it. I can connect to the spirit world. I can get that link through. I can work this communicator. I have got the skill set in place. My guides are right there with me. And by doing this and learning to tell yourself these things every day, you will start to reprogram the mind. The mind is the most powerful thing in the whole entire human world. It breathes, eats, sleeps, everything for us. And the spirit world are very aware that using the thought-based matter, that the mind is constantly being churned over because of the negativity that we think, and it makes it harder for the spirit world to get in because we're constantly doubting. The doubt comes from the ego. Doubt comes from worrying about what other people think. The doubt comes that we can't connect. It has nothing to do with the spirit world. The spirit world have been doing communication since the dawn of time. They know how to work it. The only person that's stopping it is you. So learning to reprogram your mind, and this ain't easy. I talk about it all the time. Learning to sit and learning to look at you and look at how you approach your mediumship is just as important as how you approach the spirit world. If you are approaching the spirit world with a fear-based matter to it, then that's exactly what you're going to get back, because that's what the conscious mind is conjuring up. If you approach the spirit world with a carefree sort of, I'm accepting anything, I can do this, I can move forward, we can do this, then that's exactly how your mind is going to approach the spirit world. In any kind of meditation, we're constantly making the conscious mind take a nap. So we're telling the conscious mind all is well, there is no problems here, all is going as it should be. And this is how you should be approaching your mediumship. By constantly practicing, it's homing your skills in, it's finely tuning them. The biggest problem I find in the industry with everybody that I speak to is that we are constantly looking for knowledge. We are constantly looking for somebody to tell us we're doing it right, when really what you should be doing is telling yourself that you're doing it right. We have too many people in the industry who say it should be this way, that way, or the other way, when really it's all about you, your mediumship, and who you are as a person. So you have to remember that this mediumship will always be yours. There's nobody who can improve it but you. Yet so few people understand this and think that by doing workshops, residential courses, everything else, that's going to finely tune your skill set. And while they will give you hints and tips, they will not progress your mediumship. The only person that will progress that is you. So being in a good place and keeping it positive is going to help you, 1, as a person to move forward as the medium, 2, improve your mediumship, and 3, give you the confidence to move forward, because confidence comes from where your head is, where your mind is. And if your mind's in a negative place, you're not going to feel confident. If you're telling yourself good things, you're going to start and think, yeah, I can do this, which lifts your confidence, makes you a more confident medium, helps you pull them links. It's as simple as this, folks. It really is common sense. Yet so few people want to hear what I have to say because it doesn't fit into some kind of structured based mechanics. And I'm very much not for the mechanics. I'm very much about understanding that the spirit world is just common sense. It's just savvy, common sense, normal things. And if we learn to be in a positive place as a person and as a positive place as a medium, you will find that your mediumship moves forward, no problem. So I've been Danielle, and I've also had Mugs with me as well, which is one of my cats. I have 2 actually. I don't know why he's sitting there, doesn't normally sit there, so I hope you've enjoyed him joining me this morning. I will be back next week. The new video content is being uploaded over the weekend. It's took me a while because I've been so busy with other things. But that will be where we do extended versions of the mediumship program, which is the new content that I'm going to be bringing out here on the YouTube channel. It won't be an expensive thing, but there will be some fee there for some of the videos, not all. If you'd like to donate, the donation link is in the bottom. I'll put the Facebook page link in there for you as well. I am on a live Q&A over on Facebook this evening on my page, so if you want to maybe come along and bring your questions, I'll certainly do my best to answer them there for you. But it's been a pleasure talking to you all. I hope you are all well out there on the YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all very, very soon.